All right, we have a flexibility, mobility little stretch today. We are going to get more of a total body. We're gonna get a warm up, then we're gonna break it down into upper body, lower body, and then kind of that full body to finish out. So go ahead and bring your way to your mat. You can stand behind that mat if you want. So we're just gonna get some arm circles, some big arm circles. Good. Reach, reach. Focusing on that breath. Good. Now we're going to open up that chest. So as you open it up, we are squeezing through that backside, but also that chest is opening. Good. So opening through that chest while squeezing through that backside. Had to lose the socks, felt weird. Good. Go ahead and get that side stretch. Release. Side stretch. Bring that hand and release. So stretch, release, stretch, release. Good. Stretch it, release, stretch, release. We're going to do one more each side. Stretch, release, stretch, release. Good. All right, we are going into hip circles. So hands are just on those hips. And we're just going to rotate through those hips. Getting some circles. Go ahead and reverse that. You're almost thinking hula hoop through those hip circles. Allowing those hips to make that full circle. Not an oval, a circle. One more. Nice job. All right, so if you have a wall here, you can use that wall. So we're just gonna kind of sit into that child's pose. That right foot is gonna come forward and we're gonna sit back, just kind of getting into that hamstring. We're gonna do a hamstring stretch here. We're just gonna hold it. Allowing that leg that's straight to feel it through that back side, through that hamstring. Good. We're gonna hold it here for about 10 more seconds. You can sit a little deeper into that stretch and release. Other foot, same thing, that heel comes out. We're gonna sit into that kind of child's pose position and we're gonna shift back, getting into that hamstring. Good. Again, just focusing on your breath here, taking some big deep breaths. If you can sit it back a little farther to get a little deeper into that stretch, that's where I want you. We're here for about 5 more seconds. And we're going to do one more right left. If you have a wall, you can use that wall. If you do not, you can just do it right where you are at. So that right leg steps forward. We're going to rotate forward and then we're going to come to stand. Forward to stand. So we're kind of getting in through that back side. Stand it up. Forward to stand. Good. Making sure those feet are hip width apart. Nice work. and switch. Go ahead and make your way to the other side. That other foot now leads in front. Find that space. We're gonna lunge it forward, back to stand. So you're gonna feel it through that calf a little bit and that back leg. You're gonna feel it through those hip flexors a little bit, into those glutes. So as you step forward, making sure that knee doesn't overextend. One more. And up. Good. All right, we're gonna come to our mat. We're gonna start on the floor. We're gonna do thread the needle. We're gonna alternate between right and left. So first, that right arm slips underneath, that shoulder drops. And we're gonna hold it here in this thread the needle stretch, reaching through those fingertips and back to center. Again, other side reaches through. We drop that shoulder, those hips stay high. Reach through those fingertips, get that stretch. Back to center. Right hand slips through. Slight hold. Back to center. Left hand through, drop that shoulder. You're gonna feel that slight rotation through that upper body. Should feel like a good stretch. As we get these stretches, they should never be painful. We don't stretch until it hurts. Find that stretch that feels good, but allowing that body to stretch itself. Back to the top, one more each side. Thread it through. Back to the top, left. Drop that shoulder. Good. All right, from here, we are going to go to a seated position. You can kind of get that crisscross. We're doing just seated shoulder rolls. So rolling those shoulders. Really slow this down, allowing that body to relax. So as you shoulder roll on the bottom of that roll, you should be completely relaxed. Good. Let's go and reverse it. We're rolling it to the front. Good. And release. From here, we are going to take that right hand, we're going to put it on that left knee, and we're just going to get that slight rotation. So I don't want you to overextend, but you can kind of drop that hand back, that opposite hand back, getting that slight rotation through that upper body. Back to center. We're going to switch sides. Left hand comes to that right knee. We rotate. You can walk those fingertips back. Good. Back up, switch. Again, you should just feel that slight rotation, that slight stretch. Switch. You can even sit it back a little bit. We're going to do one more each side. And switch. And bring it to center. Okay, we're gonna relax. We're just gonna do some neck stretches. So we're gonna drop to the side. We're gonna roll it to the chest. We're gonna roll it to that other shoulder. Roll that chin to that chest. Roll it to that shoulder. So we're just gonna stay here for a little bit. Roll it to that chest. Roll it to that shoulder. Chest. Shoulder. Good. Shoulder up, making sure those shoulders aren't starting to creep up, relaxing those shoulders. Roll that chin down. Over to that other shoulder. Drop it down. Other shoulder. We're going to do one more each side, allowing that body to relax, allowing those shoulders to relax. Mine will just start to creep up a little bit. Bring it back to center. We're going to drop to the right. Center, left, center. So we're just going to do a fluid rotation now. We're doing right. And we're going to drop it all the way to the left. We're not pausing in the middle, dropping that chin. Drop it to the left. Drop and roll. Right, we have one more across. And last one. Good. Going to take a couple big deep breaths here, allowing those shoulders to just sink, relax. Good. All right, we are going to do that 90-90 hip stretch. So you're thinking 90-degree angle, okay? So you can stay like this. If you want to shoot that leg back, you can shoot it back. But we are just going forward, stretching. So I prefer to get more of that pigeon pose and bring it down. But again, if you just want to stay right there in this 90 and stretch forward, you can just stretch forward. Good. We're just going to stay here in this static position. Again, if you're more comfortable with that pigeon pose, you can go into that pigeon pose, sink into it. We are going to rotate. So again, just rotating those 90 degrees. This time we are dropping over that other leg. Again, I'll demonstrate that pigeon. That left leg drops and you can extend forward. But again, or you can just be right here in this 90-90. If you can drop forward onto those forearms, you can drop forward. Otherwise, you can stay right up here on those hands. We are going to 90-degree flip it. We're going to do one more time each side. So again, you can drop those forearms. If you can't get into that stretch that deep, you're just up on those hands. Everyone is different. Continuing to meet yourself where you are at. Finding the stretch that's right for you. If you've seen Jenny and I do Pilates, we're very different in how flexible she is in some of those moves and how unflexible I am. Good. All right, bringing it back to center. We're going to bring our feet together. We are going to lay down on our mat and we're doing that figure 4 stretch. So right leg crosses over to left leg or right foot. We are going to intertwine those hands behind that leg and we are just going to bring that leg forward, feeling it through the leg that is crossed. You should feel it through those glutes. working its way on the outer side of those glutes, down that leg. If you need to extend that leg up, kind of reset, bring it back, feel that stretch a little bit deeper. Good. And release. Same thing, other side, left leg crosses to right leg. We are going to interlace those hands, bringing that foot forward. Again, if you need to extend that leg, drawing that leg in a little deeper. Good. And release. We're going to rock and roll it up. So from here, we are going to roll it over. We are going to lunge forward. So I'll kind of demonstrate this from this angle. So we're going to lunge forward. So right foot's forward, left knee is down. I'm lunging forward. We're just going to stay here for a second. So I'm bringing those hips forward. Now I'm going to drop that hand inside and I'm going to reach. Getting that slight rotation. Again, that body may not want to twist all that much. That's okay. You are reaching. We can come back to center, both hands. Let's do it one more time. Open it up. Back to center. We're going to shift it back and we're going to switch. So that left leg comes forward. We are pressing it into that lunge. Good. So again, really shifting those hips forward. Dropping that left leg or that left hand next to that left foot. And we're opening up. Go and bring it back to neutral. And again, open up one more time. Back. Good. Bringing it back. All right, and we are going to finish. We are doing a downward dog into a cobra. And then we're going to end on our feet. So, did kind of upper body, lower body. This is going to be more of a full body. So you can be on all fours. We are doing, so a downward dog. We're shooting that chest to those knees. Shooting that chest to those knees. If you need to pedal it out, you can pedal it out. From here, we are dropping to the floor and coming up for that cobra. You can come up halfway or you can come up all the way for that cobra. Go ahead and join me. We're shooting it back into that downward dog. We're getting about 4 walkouts, pedal it out. Then we're going to bring it forward, slow on that drop, up for that half cobra, or you can come up for that full cobra. Good. Slow on that release. Shooting it back into downward dog. Good. Slow on that roll over. Up for that cobra. Nice job. Making sure those shoulders are out of those ears. Slow on that release. Shooting it back. Good. Pedal it out for 4. We have 1 more after this. Bring it forward, lower, up for that cobra. Nice job. Go ahead and lower. We are taking it into one more downward dog. Shoot those hips. Press that chest to those knees. Pedal it out. Lower. Cobra. Nice job. Go ahead and lower. We're going to sit it back into that child's pose. Nice work. Bring it forward. We're going to pop up and we're just going to walk it in, allowing that forward fold. So from here, we are going to come up into that half fold. So we're going to come up, nice flat back, and then we're going to drop it back over. Forward fold. We're going to do about 4 of these. So allowing that head to hang, we're going to pop it up, flat back. You can straighten those legs, and then we're going to release, drop back into it. 3 more. Go ahead and pop it up, flat back, good, and drop, release. Pop it up, flat back, and release. We have 1 more. Can I get that rotation from side to side, that hip, those hips? We are going to pop it up, flat back. You can straighten those legs quick, then releasing that, sinking back into it. Shifting to finish out. And then we're going to slow roll it all the way to the top. Ready? So we're going to slow roll all the way up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Big shoulder roll at the top. And we're done. All right, that is it. Nice job today, you guys. Have a great day.